his GP10 faster now that he's had so much aggression put onto him that he cannot get his GP10 out. Soraka already with that is going to be way ahead in gold farm. So farther ahead with that GP10. She's sitting at 1300 and he's now at 1200. Already 100 gold advantage without even doing anything. Didn't even need to do anything. Didn't even need to farm. He's sitting on 7 farm and she's ahead of him. She's got nothing. Berserker's Greaves and Doran's Blade already on Israel. He does grab that early Vamp Scepter and he looks like he will be transitioning into a PT like before. A lot of Vayne players opt for that early Berserker's Greaves into a Zeal. This one doesn't look like it's going to be too much different. She has grabbed a Doran's Blade and we'll see if she favors that attack speed to try and get out her Silver Bolts quicker and deal with those tanks in the team fights. Gets out her true damage a lot quicker. Elite member has already got his Hex Deck Gunblade sitting ahead in farm against Legendary. Plebs could dash onto him and she does have the ability. Not going to be able to take him down. She is taking a lot of... Oh! The ult actually going down by Legendary, picking up the kill for him. Plebs is not going to grab that kill. It's still pretty damn good on Malphite though, but as you can see, that Malphite ult. What more do you want? Technically, Alistar can pull off a Malphite-like ult with his 2 CCs. Ariel coming in to see if he can grab a slow on Nankimchi. Oh, Iwabazu saving him with an Impale. Getting that Mundo way out of the way. It is 1-1, a little bit ahead and farm for full Hentai. This game is anybody's game, but if it is full Hentai's game, that's a 2-0 stomp. See what happens. See what goes on. It is Boots and Health Bot for Ali. Looks very over in Plebs, trying to get a lot of aggression down. She is in the middle of the turret and she will be forced out of there. She does have second level boots and has a lot of mobility to her now. Wong's, I don't know if he's been spotted. He may turn back and get a knock up. No, he's got to run out of there. There are 3 of them there, and if Namkimchi gets his way, it's going to be CC'd to hell. Wongza is not able to get to his turret. He is forced out of there. Plebs is going to get eaten though. We'll see if Wongza can auto attack him down. It does look like this is going to be a 1-for-1. Wongza flashes out of there, not over the wall, but he does get a knock up out. Ariel, let's see if he can get the slow on someone in Mikal. Onsai coming in here to get the silence off on him. He wasn't able to do much to get away here. This is going to go to Dango Teddies. There is another ADC kill for Team Full Hentai. 2-0 on that front for Israel. And the one kill that Funtimes has is sitting on their main tank. Yeah, their main utility, but mainly their main tank. And another dragon going down for full Hentai. That may have been the first one of the match. I think the first one actually went to Funtimes. I can't remember that. They pushed them out of LAN. That may have been the first game. So I'm sorry. I think that was the first game. I'm getting lost with my games, guys. I'm pretty sure that was the first dragon of the game. At 11 minutes, there's not 2 dragons. New. So yeah, at 11 minutes, unless they do it as an instant spawn, you can get 2 dragons by 10. That's just crazy though. Insta kill on dragons. What? Nah, that was like 10, 50. 2 dragons down. Elite member, you are taking quite a lot of punishment from Legendary. You should be able to sustain through this, though. He does get his ult up, and he has got the Ignite. He's going for the kill on Legendary. Katarina's coming out to see if she can get the kill on Elite member. Elite member is going to push into the turret. No, he's going to back off. He does know that she's there, but Mundo might come in and be able to save them. Plebs does ult. Okay, Plebs is able to get free farm in that mid, whereas Trundle can take out that top, whereas Trundle can take out that mid against Shogarth. Will we see a third hit coming out from Abazu? That will be it. Yes, but he make it. Oh no, the toe damage switching on a Namkimchi because she did get out of the way. Very, very safe and good play coming out from those guys. Giving them another kill and on their ADC this time. She does have farm higher than Israel as well, but because of that second kill, Israel, let me just see, he's sitting at just a couple of hundred over her, so it's not too much of an advance. And of course, Rod of Ages is already finished on Shogar. That's going to make him so ridiculously tanky and powerful. just a little bit in the mid game. We'll see if he drops off late game, but his tankiness should make him way more utility based for his team. Nom noms from Wongza, grabbing that blue, not needing any help taking it down. Yep, elite member is far out sustaining legendary at top. Very, very difficult to play a Malphite and be just to help out your team in general with that ult and with those slows, with that tankiness. It's very difficult to get on board with that when you're dealing with a sustained top lane. Very good to see a jungle Malphite out actually, but he is a top laner at the moment. Wongs are doing great with his sustain, getting all of those CS. He's sitting at 119 over Katarina's 77. Way ahead in that regard. Actually, all lanes beating out except for that bot lane with those ADCs. A little bit ahead for fun times in that regard, except for Hentai second kill on their ADC. 3k gold advantage to them as well. Mundo now on the anti-warding front. Picked himself up an Oracle. Let's see how quickly he can get the money back from that. There are a lot of wards going down by that Alistar. Being very good to ward, but having an Ariel sitting there with his Mundo sitting there with his elite member getting caught up top. Not sure what's happening down bot, but the ult goes down and he is trying to at least take out one of them. Legendary flashing away, and he is going to be safe just barely. Oh, and another kill down at bot on Vayne, so she's going to be dead. She doesn't have the time to get, to get her CS, to get her levels up. She is out of the game for now. 2 early deaths on that Vayne. Let's see if Israel can catch up in CS, even though he does have a kill over her. Wongza is caught out of nowhere, but he does have his team to come back and help him. Israel actually got his ult off on Alistar. And Alistar could easily be picked off here, but he does manage to walk away from that fight. He's staying in with Trundle. They're trying to protect this turret. This is quite a game clincher for them. They do not want to lose that turret. They do not want to lose. They do not want that gold advantage to widen more than it already is. They could get it back, and that will give them lane control if they take their bot turret first. At fun times, push back. Vlad is actually opting to get out an Abyssal Scepter. It's going to make him very, very strong against Malphite at top. Even though Malphite has a Negatron Cloak as well, probably looking for an Abyssal Scepter. Does have a Chalice, apparently. I haven't seen Chalice on Malphite before. He usually tanks up. Probably would have been... he is going AP Malphite with those boots. But usually you see him grabbing Heart of Gold and turning that into a little bit more of tanky orientation. He does have a Chalice out though, and he is focusing on his magic resist past that to try and deal with Vlad early. He could have opted for that Mercury Treads and gone a little bit more tanky over that Vlad. It looks like Cho'Gath's going to start building an Abyssal Scepter as well. So Abyssal Scepters all around, people. Everybody loves Abyssals. And we do see that BT is finished on Israel thanks to his 2 kills and his now almost catch up in farm. He's getting there. He's getting there. See, look at how Vayne, with her attack speed and her silver bolts, is able to take down Mundo. Mundo normally very tanky, especially against ADCs. But look at that aggression. Now Soraka and Israel are coming in to help him, so it's good for him to be pressuring them a lot. Trying to pretend he's not safe. They do see it. They do manage to get out of there. Vayne just takes so much damage from Teddy's right now. Legendary coming in with his ult. Really good plays. Gets the slowdown on Teddy, but they do manage to pick up the kill on Mundo instead. Teddy gets out alive with a heal from Onzai. Good targeting. If they had gone for Teddy a little bit more, he would have managed to get into turret range. And get healed by Soraka. Legendary is in a bit of a pickle now. He does not have his ult up for this team fight. Don't think they can take this dragon, but they are trying to contest it. And it is 4-5, and they have equaled out that kill advantage. Trundle has now grabbed the slow on member. A lot of pokes going off here. I believe the pokes right now are in advantage to full hentai. They are doing a lot of sustained damage. Mid could potentially go two fun times here. Full hentai could take dragon with this. They can't save mid as it is now. They could come in and push it out, but that's just having mid very, very low. It's going to be a very easy, quick steal for fun times now. It's not much of a mid turret now. They could easily turret dive that quite safely. And yet, their misplacements have given the second dragon a full hentai again. No steals going off. Vayne is up top. Their team is a little bit displaced. Even though they did have their jungler available, he did not flash and grab that dragon. Here we go. Full hentai does have control of the bottom side of the map due to that taking that turret. They can now freely gank as they please. That little bot combo, they aren't glued to bot. Though they haven't been glued to bot recently. They have been roaming. Barely barely away from mid. Sorry, from bot. A little bit though. Again, notice how Vayne is able to get enough damage off on Wong's to keep it equal. Due to her silver bolt, so she's able to get that fast enough. She has opted for a BT actually. She did not go for the attack speed crit route. Straight out, she did go for that BT. She's going to want that IE pretty quickly though. She is not doing any crit at all. She's trying to sustain herself. There we go. The Zeal has started with that dagger. Early Zeal on her is insane. She does very, very well with Nunu down at bot because of his blood boil. Every Vayne loves the Nunu. Cho'Gath must be floating quite a lot of cash. He's sitting on 1400. Probably waiting. I don't know, he should finish off that Abyssal first, but he may be going for an early Rabadon's past that. 21 minutes into the game now. Katarina, what is she floating? She's floating 1900. Katarina hasn't had the chance to go back in a while, apparently. Wanzer is now in the middle of the fight. Vayne is not here to deal with it. She's playing with Israel down at bot, so she's not there to deal with that tankiness. Does look like Teddy thinks he can beat her at the turret. But no, Vayne is easily walking out of there. As there is a sort of mini team fight engage in mid. Looks like Vayne will finish off that bot turret to try and give them the advantage in that respect. It will be sort of a free area down at bot. Very dangerous to be roaming in unless you are with your team. Full hentai doing well to keep to get their turret in mid safe. Funtime's turret is pretty low. They have Katarina has been going back and forth between top and bot, seeing if she can control teams that way. But that has allowed Cho'Gath to get a lot of damage off on mid as well. Here we go, Zeal is now finished on Vayne, and we do have a phage on Israel. We'll be getting off that at Trinity Force pretty quickly. Tunnel has grabbed another magic mantle, aside from his frozen heart. See what he goes on to with that. Already has his Mercury Tits as well. Like to see a frozen heart from him. Might be a Glacial Shroud. if that builds from Magic Mantle. Forgot! Alright. Malphite still hasn't gone much farther from what he built about 10 minutes ago. He's still in a lot of danger. He's floating 1800 as well. It's taking a lot of time for Fun Times to get back to buy. Knock-up going out on Iwata, so it's impossible that Wongsa is able to eat her. Yes, he does! Manages to grab that kill. That's going to give him a stack and a death to Vayne. And she needs those Bloodthirster stacks as well. As you can see, that Shogarth's very dominant against ADCs. Vayne is able to get a lot of damage out, but she did not get away from him in time. She was not able to kite him, and he did get a very good initial knock-up to slow her. FH now in the lead at 5-6. And a 6k gold advantage, if they are able to widen that, would just easily give them the game. Fun Times is in a little bit of hurt at the moment. It looks like all of the outer turrets are now gone for Fun Times. What are they going to do? Where can they roam? Where can they push? Where can they do it safely? Their Alistar is a prime water, but all he has is a heart of gold and some boots. He obviously get all of those early wards out, and he was just left with no items at all. And that's put him in a very dangerous position. He has nothing. He's now sitting on level 9 compared to the support level 10 on Onzai. Vayne is caught out completely. Does manage to flash and get to safety. The entire team is here, so if she is protected, she could free roam a team fight. Do then full Hentai is a little bit further ahead, especially with items. Israel burning the ult there on a couple of on Fun Times teammates. Players nearly goes down, and they do manage to pick up the kill. And you see that Vayne coming into play. Look how much damage she is putting off on full Hentai. She got down Ariel very easily, but she's in a world of hurt at the moment. Israel's ult could have actually aced them at this point, and he does pick up a kill at least once. It is a 1-for-1 exchange. Both teams are quite badly hurt, but more hurt so over on Fun Times. It's going to give full Hentai another turret. More map control for them. Lucky stuff.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
CS is out of control. At top, it is really crazily in Elite members' favor. In mid, Shogarth has really shined as well. From the jungle, it is still in Ariel's favor as well. But Vayne is still a little bit ahead of that Israel, despite the fact that she's had so much trouble. Honestly, if she's protected, they could grab a team fight, quickly grab Baron, and push that base. But I do not know. At this point, it's been difficult for them to protect Vayne, and they've had great focus on being able to knock her up and get enough AoE damage on Vayne to kill her. And Israel ult, if he saves his ult, he could easily target Vayne to begin with. He is still burning it quite frequently, though. They do have one game under their belt. I'm pretty sure they're quite comfortable with throwing this one if they had to. If they get put in a difficult spot, they don't seem too worried. Rabadons is now, it didn't even, Vlad didn't even finish off his Will of the Engine. He went straight for a Rabadons, even though there's only 1-2. Shogarth's sitting at 3-0. And he's now getting a Guardian Angel. If Cho jumps on that Guardian Angel, I don't know what Fun Times can do. Shogarth is just going to roll right over them. And yeah, they can't focus him down, but he will do so much initial burst damage. Once his abilities are down, though, they can ignore him for a little while. But he does pick up again, and his ult does have a relatively short cooldown. It can't be used twice in a fight, but it still has a relatively low cooldown if he does chase them around for a while. Again, this is game 2 of a best of 3 for BarCraft New Zealand League of Legends Wellington LAN tournament. That is the last one happening. Tune in if you guys are really excited about League of Legends New Zealand. Please tune in on this channel on the 9th of December. We will have 2 of the top teams facing off against each other. I believe at this point we do have VGR versus Legit, but I will try and get VGR versus Full Hentai for you guys as a community play later this week. So look out for that. Really exciting stuff. VGR, an amazing team, dominating the New Zealand circuit in Auckland for so long now. We are young, but they are good. Come on, Cho'Gath, how far are you away from that GA? Still pretty far, actually. I think he needs 1,200, so it's another 600 until he gets that GA. Again, the kills are still quite even, but Vayne is really what is going on. That Vayne and that Malphite ult. If Alistar can displace, yeah, okay, he's using his displace on Israel. They do manage to get down the ADC first. Gonna put them ahead. That Israel didn't have his ult up anyway, but still he is down for the fight. Wongzer is being focused there, but he cannot. It doesn't need to be focused now. He has burned most of his abilities. Wow! Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. But Vayne needs to get out of that. Vayne needs to be kept safe, and she cannot get out of it. Look at that damage that she can pull off on Ariel. She is going to go down. Sadly, we're not going to be able to see that Vayne come back and turn around this fight. So close stuff. Fun Times was quite separated in that fight, though. They did have to go after that Israel Malphite. Alistar burning a lot of his cooldowns on that Israel to try and get the kill for Iwobazo. And there's Baron going to Full Hentai. It depends on what they do with this. If Funtime can keep them at bay, they can wait until that Baron buff wears off. It's not actually on for that long. Don't think it gives me a timer for that, but I believe it is 4 minutes. And you can see it's already starting to really burn down quickly. That's the trouble with buffs. Once you get them, you need to do something with them. Well, nothing is going to happen. Cho'Gath has got his Guardian Angel now. Maybe it's 900 after those initial items for Guardian Angel, but I thought it was 12. Maybe I was waiting for a Magic Mantle. So it might have been 900 there, and he does get that. That's going to make him so ridiculously dangerous, and Mundo has grabbed himself. He's got a Woods Mail. He's starting to build on a random ones, but he has got himself a Warmos. He's checking out what kind of stacks he's sitting on there. No, he's still a little bit further away from full. He's waiting on 150 health, so he is still snowballing. He's still leveling up. He's still very dangerous. He's still waiting to get even more dangerous. Knock up going on from Joey. He has got the silence off. Legendary does have his ult up if he wants to. If he wants to save this turret, but they could let it go for now. Yep, they will be letting that go. They cannot let this go, though. They cannot let their inhibitor fall. That's just another thing for them to worry about. I would expect to see Legendary jump in there if it is too threatened. If Full Hentai does force a fight here. Aurelius is on Soraka as well. Full Hentai could easily run in, and if that Cho'Gath takes the brunt of the damage, I'm saying they could probably take on a team fight at the turret. If Malphite keeps his ult away to make sure their cooldowns get delayed. But as you can see, Full Hentai has just way too much poke for them to deal with. The turret is going to go down. We are not seeing the engage from Legendary, and yeah, Fun Times is getting taken away one person at a time. Sorry, Legendary did ult before. I'm not sure who he ulted, but we didn't see it too much. And now that is a 3-0 exchange. Trundle and Malphite forced to back out. Trundle did not ult.
Has been destroyed.
GG, well played, guys. This is going to be another Wellington League of Legends tournament. Brought to you by BarCraft, again going to Full Hentai. Down in Wellington, Full Hentai are the big dogs, able to take away everyone with them. VGR up in Auckland are the big dogs over here. And down in Christchurch, we do have Legit with Well, they're a split-up team. They're actually all around New Zealand. But main in Christchurch, we do have Legit with Jack Attack and Varaxel, stuff like that. Varaxel is up here in Auckland, so it'll be interesting to see how Legit progresses as a team if they ever do. But that is it. Let me just change all of that for you all. Gonna be that one that's 2 to FH, nothing to FT. And that is game. We will be moving on to the iPlay finals, guys. That is victory. I'm going to give you a little bit of music and move you guys over to the stats screen. You guys can check out some stats. It'll be awesome. And I'll let you guys know what's happening with the iPlay finals. We're probably going to go straight onto that. I'm sure they are ready to go into the iPlay finals. But I will take a short recess. See you guys soon. See ya. Cheers for tuning in. Again, don't go away. The iPlay League of Legends Tournament Finals up here in Auckland are going to get going in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. Help me support League of Legends New Zealand. And we can make this huge for 2013.